Hey up everybody, I hope you're all well. Right, today it's another nice simple one, creamy ham and cabbage soup. A nice healthy soup. So I'll show you the ingredients and we'll get cracking with it. Right, so we have some gammon there which I cooked last night. About half of it, so it'll be about 125 grams-ish of ham there, ham or gammon. We have about 100 grams of grated cheddar, 1 small onion, 2 celery sticks which I've finely chopped, 1 small cabbage which again I have finely chopped, 1.5 litres of chicken stock which is 2 stock cubes and water, 2 garlic cloves, some salt and pepper, and I don't think I've actually forgotten anything. So right, let's get cracking with it. Famous last words. Some olive oil and some butter go in there as well. I'll give you the amounts when we get cracking with it. So once again, let's get cooking. Right, so about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. I've just got it on quite high just to get it warmed up. I'll just turn it down a little touch. So it's in with our onion, 1 small onion, and get it all out, and our 2 celery sticks I've just chopped up. And all we're going to do is just saute those off, you know the score, about 5 minutes or so, until they started to soften down a little bit. And that's like the base of your soup. So I'll come back in about 5 minutes, a little nanosecond for you. Right, so that's coming along rather nicely. Nicely softened up, that's about 5 minutes. So the next to go in is our 2 cloves of garlic, which I'm using the garlic crusher. 1 second. Let's find a knife. Use the back of it. Lovely. And we're just going to stir that in there for about 30 seconds just to make sure it doesn't catch. I love that instant waft of garlic when you put it in the pan. It's just like onions and garlic. Yum, yum, yum. So there is quite a bit of cheese in this recipe and quite a bit of ham. I'd probably say about 150 of ham, 150 grams, and about 100 of cheese, and there's some double cream in there as well. We used quite a bit of cream this week. I'll be very surprised if I lose weight this week, but hey. Right, so that's had that. So we're now going to go in with our ham, which I've diced. I mean, you don't have to stir this in too much, but you're nice, you can just give it a little bit of love. So that's our ham in. And our 1 small cabbage, which I've said I've sliced, that's going in there as well. I'm just gonna, I love cabbage anyway, proper good for you as well. Filling, it's good stuff. I'm just going to I'm not adding any seasoning at the minute because our stock's going in, and we'll do that at the end. And I've been told off for using too much salt, which is probably a fair point because I think sometimes overdo it with the salt. I'm just giving this a bit of a stir first before I put the stock in. It's like 1.5 litres of chicken stock, 2 cubes, stock cubes, it's about time for that to go in. So here we go. In with our chicken stock. If you've got homemade chicken stock, all the better. We haven't done it for ages actually. We haven't done any proper chicken stock for a while. Right, there was just a little bit in the bottom there. I'm just going to swivel that out. There we go. So, heat up. And we'll bring that up to the boil. Smells nice already. But again, I like all this stuff. Cabbage especially. So I'll come back in a second when that's coming up to the boil. Right, this did say about butter. I'm going to put like a tablespoon of butter in there. I don't know whether that was supposed to be used as the oil at the start, but that's what it says. So I'm going to put the butter in there just to enrichen it just a little bit. That's just going to probably coat all this cabbage. It's just starting to come up to the boil now. It's taking its time, like, because when I did the stock, I did it earlier on, so it's cooled down a lot. So just wait for that to come up to the boil, which it should do any second. Right, it's just about there. It's starting to bubble. Yep, it's starting to bubble. So turn it down, lid on, and let that simmer for about 10 minutes. Right, so that has had its 10 minutes. So I've just had a little taste, and I am going to add just a little bit of salt, not much. But I am going to add a generous amount of pepper, because we love pepper in this house. Obviously, you season to your own taste. Well, that's how we like it, so that's what's going in. I'll give that a good stir. So that's still on a low heat. I'm just going to, one second, I'm just going to taste that now. That's better. Nice bit of bit from the pepper. Right, so now we're going to go in with the cheese. Just going to add this a bit at a time, sorry. I'm just going to stir this in. It's still on a low heat. I'm just going to combine it in. You can see that already started to change colour. Use what cheese you like. We've got some, it was extra mature cheddar, one that we don't normally get from, I think it was Lidl's, but it was on offer, so I got it. You can make it as cheesy or as uncheesy as you want, but personally I don't think you can get enough cheese. Alright, that's starting to meld into there now. So while that's in there, the last thing to go in really, before we serve, is some double cream. Double cream. And it's about a third full, so that would be about 100 mils of cream going in there. I've had some cream this week, like with the other two dishes that I've done this week. So there we go, look at that. That's starting to come together nicely. So I'm just going to keep stirring that, make sure it's all well combined, and then I'll give it a go, give it a taste test. So there we have it. That is my creamy, cheesy cabbage and ham soup. So it's taste testing time. Right, weapon, food, it's still hot, hence the tea towel in my hand. Man's working at the minute, so I'll have to do this myself. So yeah, it's still very, very hot. Steam coming off of it, but I will do my best. Blow on it. Oh wow, that's nice. The sauce isn't as thick as I wished it would have been, but the actual soupy bit's not as, I like it a little bit thicker than that. I could have part blended it, I suppose, but cabbage is cooked. It is well seasoned. It's cheesy, and you've got a little bit of the ham as well. That is a nice soup, one which I've never tried before, but there you go, I have now. So if you like it, give it a try, and if you like the video, please press like, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, keep all your lovely comments coming, and all your recipe ideas like we said the other day, especially the regional ones, you know, but it doesn't have to be regional ones. If you've got a particular recipe that evokes memories for you, you know, of a loved one or whatever, has special memories or childhood memories, I love doing those sort of recipes. Well, we both do, to be fair. So anyway, that's that one done. So I'm going to leave you guys for now, and I will catch you on the next one. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.